The Browns getting ready for another media availability for OTAs tomorrow. Ken Dorsey, offensive coordinator, talked about the importance of getting the wide receivers and the quarterbacks on the same page in this offensive scheme.
It takes reps, it takes them talking about it, it takes watching film. There's so many different aspects of, not only those routes, but a lot of different routes within the system. So, to answer your question, there's a lot of communication there. When we had Cole in Buffalo, there was an adjustment period, and getting on the same page. Like that first year was like, oh, is this gonna work? Because it just takes time for quarterback and receiver to get on the same page on some of those field routes.
With that, let's welcome in Mary Kay Cabot, Browns beat reporter for Plain Dealer, cleveland.com. Mary Kay, the question was about choice routes, and let's take it even more globally. I know you wrote an article. Do you think Deshaun Watson can advance to do an offense versus defensive drills? Will they have a passing camp? And how important is that? It's a new offense with some new receivers, and timing and choice routes they're important for a feel for each other.
It really is important. And that's why, just to hear Ken Dorsey talk about that, how it even took Cole Beasley, a very seasoned veteran, some time to figure out exactly what this was all about and how you handle these choice routes. It leads me to believe that some of these younger Browns receivers are going to have a little bit of a learning curve with this, maybe even more so than we anticipated. And I do think it's probably a little bit challenging to try to get that down when you don't have your quarterback able to throw the ball against the defense, when that is exactly when you make those choices. That's where you have your options. And Jameis Winston last week was talking about the fact that they do have a defense that is giving them all different kinds of looks so that they can get their choice routes down. So the defense is really trying to help the offense here. But Deshaun's not part of that. He will be soon. Might not be till training camp, though. I don't know if his surgeon is actually going to let him take it up a notch next week in training camp.
And you certainly understand, him being healthy is important. Do you think they do a passing camp or something like that to try to work on that?
Well, this would be the third year in the row that Deshaun Watson hosts a passing camp for his offensive teammates. We know that they went to the Bahamas the first year. They went to Puerto Rico last year, and they're going somewhere again this year. It might be Miami. I've been hearing rumblings about that, but I do believe they will do one, and that should help him. But still, once again, you're not really throwing against the defense that much. That's just taking your offensive guys, trying to get your timing down, trying to get your bonding and your camaraderie down. And so I can't honestly say that that's going to advance them that much, but it certainly won't hurt.